to the Real Lombardinos. We're cooking at home today. We're still under quarantine, and today we're going to make sandwiches. We're going to make a sandwich that's based off of a Cemita, which is a sandwich from Puebla in southern Mexico. It's always served on a sesame seed roll with some avocado, some Oaxacan string cheese, a black bean puree, and of course spicy chipotle chilies. Now today we're cooking with what we had on hand. We had some smoked ham, so I'm going to show you how to make a quick black bean puree with smoked ham and chipotles. And we had a rotisserie chicken. Now we hand pulled all the meat off of the chicken, and I'm going to make a quick chicken tinga, which is a marinated, gently heated chicken stew. I took all the bones from that chicken and I made a stock out of it, and we'll show you how we use that. We do not have access today to the Oaxacan cheese, but luckily here in Wisconsin, we have plenty of string cheese of our own. So join us, and I hope you enjoy. I'm making a puree of chipotle chilies here in a food processor, and this is going to go on our sandwiches and be the base of our marinade for our black bean puree and our quick chicken tinga. We have some Wisconsin string cheese here, and I'm going to ask my lovely wife Michelle to come in and start tearing some cheese that's going to go on our sandwiches. Here you go.
You're always full of compliments when you want my help.
Yeah, I know. But you're a good helper. And I'm trying to keep the amount of dishes down to a minimum today.
Well, I appreciate that.
So we're going to puree this chipotle chili. So we have our chipotle chilies pureed up. And I'm going to scoop these out right here. This spicy chipotle puree is going to go directly onto our toasted buns for our sandwiches. What do you think of that?
I don't like spicy stuff on my buns.
Really? I think you would. She loves spicy food. So I'm going to take the remaining chipotles that I left behind in here, and I'm going to add some cider vinegar, a little bit of diced onion, about a half of an onion, and this is going to be a marinade that's going to go into both our black bean puree and our quick chicken tinga. 2 cloves of garlic. I'm going to add a little bit of salt, a few twists of fresh black pepper, and then I just want a little half teaspoon or so of ground cumin, and then some of this great musky Mexican oregano. If you don't have Mexican oregano, it adds a real musky flavor that's similar to marjoram, less like Mediterranean oregano. So I have my quick marinade here all set for my black bean puree and for my quick chicken tinga. How's that string cheese going?
It's coming along.
It could be a little bit faster.
I'm not in your payroll.
Add some olive oil to a warm Dutch oven. Next we'll add our smoked ham. You can hear it sizzle. We'll drain our black beans, reserving the liquid from the can. Now that our ham is crisped up nicely, we'll add our black beans. Stir in about 1/3 of our chipotle marinade. Season with coarse kosher salt and a few twists of freshly ground black pepper. Our beans have cooked down nicely. We'll top them up with a little bit of the reserved bean juice, give them a stir, and they're about ready to go. For our quick chicken tinga, we'll take this hand-pulled rotisserie chicken, the marinade that we made in our food processor, and some of our quick chicken stock. Add some of our quick chicken stock, the hand-pulled rotisserie chicken, and the remainder of our chipotle marinade. A little little seasoning of kosher salt, freshly ground black pepper. Give that a stir and bring it up to a simmer. Here's our gently simmering chicken tikka. So I have my beans back in the hopper of my food processor, and I'm going to make a coarse puree out of this. So now my bean puree is all set up. It's kind of a coarse texture, but I do want to do a final taste and seasoning. It's pretty delicious. Maybe just a little splash of the cider vinegar to brighten it up. It has a little smokiness from the ham and the chipotle. I'm just going to add a few drops of that. No salt or pepper needed. I'm going to split these sesame seed rolls. Then I'm going to have Michelle come in and use a little olive oil to toast them on a skillet. So our quick chicken tinga looks like it's all finished here. I'm going to turn off the heat. It's been gently warmed through in that marinade. Then I'm going to give it a final taste and seasoning. Chicken was warm, moist, a little bit spicy. I'm going to give it a little pinch of salt, and then my secret to finish is to sharpen the flavor with just a little brightness and a little drop of apple cider vinegar. Stir it through. To build our cemita, we're going to start with a little puree of that straight fiery chipotle chili on our bottom toasted bun. And I'm going to take a little bit of our black bean puree that has that smoky ham, a little bit of our quick chicken tinga. It's pretty moist and juicy, so you want to leave some of those juices behind in the pan, just enough to cover here. I'll do a little bit of cilantro. I like it spicy, so a couple of pickled jalapenos are going to go in there. Nice slices of avocado. And when it comes to avocado, I always like to add a little pinch of salt right over my avocado. A little ring of red onion, some of that string cheese that Michelle helped us out with. And then my top bun, I'm going to take a little bit of mayonnaise. So these are pretty big, substantial sandwiches. To go along with our cemitas, I'm going to serve some refreshing slices of watermelon. I'm going to dress those with a little pinch of sea salt, a squeeze of fresh lime, and then this spicy pico de gallo. It's a fruit seasoning from Mexico. I pick it up at my local Mexican market, and that is so spicy and delicious. I'm going to give that a try. Along with us today, I'm going to take these giant sandwiches, and you want me to cut it in half?
I'm never going to get my mouth around it.
Really? There you go. Let's try these out.
Okay. Cheers.
Cheers. Really good. Let me get that for you.
Hi everybody. We're trying to keep this light-hearted and fun, but I want you to know that we actually feel a deep heaviness, that we're trying to amuse ourselves while we stay home because it's so important to stay home. There are people who are sacrificing their life. There are people who are putting their families and themselves in danger so we can be safe. And I deeply appreciate that. It deeply hurts my heart that that is the situation. But please, please stay home. Please take care of yourselves and realize that we're all around the world in this together.
Amen.
Ciao.